Nestled in southern Spain, Seville is a vibrant city with rich history, beautiful architecture and a lively culture. Join us as we explore the city on a weekend break during the winter. Hi everyone, and welcome back to another video, and welcome to Seville in Spain. We've come here on a little city break in the depth of winter, hoping for a little bit of winter sun and to see this beautiful city. So our flight got in late last night, so we just made a dash to the hotel, and for sunrise this morning I've come to Plaza de España, which is the lovely public square here. Really beautiful architecture. Had a little bit of a wander this morning to take some photos. Very symmetrical, I think, is my impressions. I almost feel like I don't have to explore half of this area because, yeah, it's very symmetrical. It's been a really peaceful morning this morning. Got some nice light on the buildings in the back there. I actually really enjoyed taking photos during the blue hour. So there's lots of lights around here, and yeah, it just works so well with the architecture. Alright, so that was a great morning. Good way to kick off the trip. I'm going to head back to the hotel, freshen up and then get some breakfast. We stayed at Hotel Simon, which we're both pleasantly surprised with, to be honest. It had this beautiful courtyard area and it looked like the hotel was recently renovated, so not too bad for a minimal research booking. We then actually went to Plaza de España before getting some breakfast, as Rebecca wanted to get some photos of her there before it got too busy in the day. One thing I didn't fully appreciate when I was there at sunrise is the beautiful mosaics that go right around this square. We then went for breakfast at a place called La Mala Brunch Rivero, which was pretty good. We then went to Setas de Sevilla, which is a sculptural wooden structure and is referred to as the Mushrooms. It was pretty cool to walk around here. There's lots of different viewpoints of the structure and plenty of bars and restaurants you can go to.
there is a walkway at the top where you can get a skyline view of the city. We didn't do that in the end as it seemed a bit expensive for what it actually is. Maybe if we had another day in the city, we'd do it. We then headed west of the city centre, close to the river. As the sun set that day, we headed to Maria Luisa Park, and I got a shot of the museum building there, which again was very symmetrical. And then about this time we headed towards a small flamenco dancing bar, which we researched beforehand. And on the way we went back through Plaza de España, and yeah, it was pretty lively at this time with lots going on. It's definitely worthwhile seeing this place at different times in the day. We then got to a place called La Carboneria, which is a small bar tucked away in the back streets. It's that sort of place where you wouldn't really know it's there unless you're looking for it. And I think most evenings they have a flamenco performance, and it was brilliant. Definitely the place to go if you want a no-frills performance that's not too expensive. But our evening didn't end there. We then went to a light show in the Palace Gardens, which we got tickets for. I only saw it being advertised a few days before our trip, and we thought it might be worth a go, and I'm glad we did actually, because it was a brilliant experience. I think this event was only running for a couple of months in the winter, and I since found out that this sort of show happens at different cities across Europe. At this point we were both pretty exhausted, so we headed for the exit and grabbed some late night tapas on the way back to the hotel.
Alright, for sunrise this morning I've come right into the centre of Seville, not too far away from where we're staying. To be honest, I'm feeling pretty tired after yesterday. I think we managed to fit in quite a lot in just one day, a lot of walking as well, but yeah, really incredible day. I think the flamenco dancing was brilliant. Going to one of those lesser known and more authentic bars was definitely the way to go. Just felt like we got a really good performance. And yeah, seeing the light show in the gardens was incredible as well. It was just by chance that I found that event was on while we were here. I think it's only on for a couple of months. There was definitely a lot to see, more than we thought there would be. So the plan for today is we're going to find somewhere for breakfast and then we've got some tickets booked for the Alcázar Palace. It's advisable to book ahead and it helps you avoid the queues. Plus I think they sell out at certain times, so we've got that this morning, and then I think that's pretty much it. That's everything that we wanted to see, I think, and we'll probably just sort of play it by how we feel. probably won't want to do as much as we did yesterday. I think we ended up doing about 40,000 steps or something, so quite an intense day.
For breakfast, we both had a Spanish omelette and then headed to the Royal Alcázar. As soon as we entered this courtyard area, it really reminded me of the palace we visited in Marrakesh, as it's a very similar style. It was also interesting to walk around the gardens because it was the same area that we walked around last night at the light show. We then stumbled upon this amazing restaurant called Bar Postigio, just by chance really, and yeah, it was a brilliant atmosphere there. And then that was pretty much the end of the trip. It started to rain just as we were heading to the airport, so pretty good timing really. And yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.